Hey, it's me! We're back, everybody. Number 21 on the live stream. Scribbles with Chris Ryniak, I believe is what we're still calling this. You guys are all here. The Critter Crew is here. I don't know if everybody's here, but welcome back, everybody, to the Monday show. Hope everybody had a decent weekend. I'm sorry that it's Monday. It happens literally every week. But yeah, I'm back. I'm going to draw some more because it's all I know how to do, guys. It's all I know how to do. So I am doing a drawing for tomorrow, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I think you can. I can see my mic is on. I'm going to do a scribble for tomorrow, and tomorrow, I just found out, is National Video Game Day. So I've done a couple of video game related drawings in the past, but I'm going to go ahead and do another one. So it looks like somebody was asking about, Jess SMHHM was asking about the Facebook group, and Kesho addressed that. Thank you very much. So I don't have any news right now. I'm sort of a blank slate. I got up at 5:45 this morning, and it is now 8:30 p.m. It's a school day, so I have to get my kids off to school. So I'm a little tired, and I'm going to try to not show it. It's Britt. Hey, Britt. Britt's in the house. But tomorrow is National Video Game Day. Like I said, I've done a couple video game related drawings. And it's really hard to do them because I'm old and I've been playing video games literally since you could play a video game at home. So I started on Pong. My grandmother had Pong. And then we went to a Commodore 64. And then we went to an Atari 2600. And then went to Sega Master System from there. And then Genesis, Sega CD, and then PlayStation. Never had a Nintendo. PlayStation 1, and then what else did we have? I had a Dreamcast at one point, and then I had a Nintendo 64 for a little while, and then bumped up to a PS2, and then when my son was little, we got an Xbox and an Xbox 360, which I still have and use, and now we have a PS4. So there's my history. So there we go. Okay. So now I'm going. But the weird thing is trying to find the balance of like what I remember about video games and what video games are now. And I think video game controllers are really ugly now. So I'm gonna draw sort of a retro one. So I'm gonna get started. I hope everybody's doing well. Wait, secret message. Oh, Ethan saw me post my drawing at 6 this morning. Yeah, when I have the kids, or when I get up to get the kids to school, my drawings are usually posted much earlier that day. Huh, my chat's busted. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. Okay. There we go. Is Twitch being weird for anybody else? Hopefully not. Amanda will probably pop in here. Oh, there she is right now. I said her name and there she is.
You can predict the future.
There she is, everybody.
Hi,
the beautiful Amanda Louise Spade is in her pajamas because we work from home.
Well, to be fair, I just got in my pajamas. I haven't been in my pajamas all day.
I am a psychic. Well, I think we got some new followers. Welcome, new followers. Since last time, I think we went up significantly. We're up to 344 followers now, which is pretty awesome. And thank you. And welcome to all the new people. If you have any questions, ask Kesho. She will answer them all. Kesho is our fearless mod. Because Amanda is very busy right now.
Sorry. I'm popping in when I can.
Yeah. Hello, BFS Obsessed. Do I draw them every morning or do I pre-draw? It's sort of a mix of both. So they were called morning scribbles because I used to do them literally every morning. But now I draw them sometimes in the morning and sometimes at night. Whenever I do the live stream, obviously I'm doing it the night before. So so it's sort of a mix of both. So the little paint creative, that is a great little emoji. Amanda and I have been tirelessly working on some new products.
Can we talk about them?
We can totally talk about them.
The flat ones or the not flat ones? The flat-ish ones?
Let's talk about the flat ones.
They're made of metal.
They're made of metal.
They're pins.
Yay! You guys probably saw I posted a little video on Instagram the other day. Pony pins.
Yay!
More ponies, because everybody likes the ponies for some reason. So,
they're also not ponies.
They're so not ponies. We were discussing Sparkle Pony Magic and how Sparkle Pony Magic is not a pony at all. I just say it has a mane. It's a grub, more or less.
Here's Goth Pony Magic if you wanna.
So, oh yeah, okay. So
Reference.
this is Goth Pony Magic. This is not a pony in any way whatsoever, but it has all the trappings of a pony. So there's going to be sort of an abbreviated version of this, really abbreviated version of this in enamel pin form. So, and then there's going to be a rainbow Pegasus, right? Which is that an alicorn?
Yeah, I think so. Well, wait.
Well, it's a Pegasus unicorn. Alicorn? I don't even know my ponies. So I waded into a subject matter I know nothing about. Hey, it's Mary again. Let's see. Yeah, he wants to be a pony. Kesho says yes, it's an alicorn. It's Derek. Hello, Derek.
Jess is here. Did you see?
Is that
all the way from Mexico?
Mexico, Jess? See, it's so hard. I just look at names and I'm not even paying attention to who it actually is. Well, yes, it's Jess. Everybody, this is for Jess. Jess, this is for you. Welcome, Jess. Jess is an awesome super fan, and she's one of the nicest people I've ever met. And
we love her.
We always look forward to seeing her, and if you ever see her in person, she's the nicest, most vibrant person ever. So everyone welcome Jess, because she's been a part of our community for a long time. So she's really good people, and you are all lucky that she's here. So there you go.
It's true.
Yeah, we have a big heart for Jess. But that kind of goes for most of you guys. You guys are quite the community. I mean that.
You want a beverage?
I would like a beverage.
If we have any of that fizzy water left,
Fizzy water sounds fantastic. We found this Aldi brand LaCroix, and it's so cheap, so it's awesome. Yeah, Jess, thank you so much for popping in. I'm really glad that you're here. Yeah, Britt, everybody here that's saying hello to you, they are all very nice and good people. I vouch for all of them. The pins will not be available for a little while because we have to. We just finished the production files for them, so they usually take about 3 weeks to produce, and then they have to get shipped here, and then we have to package them. So it's going to take a little bit, but we just finished the production files, and they came out really good. So I have 3 different ones. and it's all basically the same design, like the ones I showed. But there's Sparkle Pony Magic 2.0, so it's a new design. Then there's the Rainbow Alicorn, and then there's the Goth Ponycorn. So those are my 3 ones. So there we go. Let's see. Yeah, because I have a really hard time when it comes to simplifying my designs, because I don't know, I just have a really hard time like getting rid of lines. You could talk to Amanda about how hard of a time I have designing pins. It's kind of insane. You'd think I'd have an easier time doing it, but I don't. The cow is waving at Jess. Right, Amanda, tell everybody how hard of a time I have designing pins.
Oh my god, it was like pulling teeth.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
To get him to do it.
I'm the worst.
You know why? It's because you overthink.
I overthink everything.
You way overthink.
Wasn't there a pin that said overthink everything?
Yeah. Make the thing
I need
that
that
people
pin.
like, make it cute, make it in good colors, and make lots of them. Done.
Kesha just said cactalope is pretty simplified.
Cactalope
Actually,
is a good one.
I don't think it's that simple.
See, guys?
See what I have to put up? See what she has to put up with?
Every day.
Oh, come on. Yeah, it's true.
I think smidgen would be a cute pin.
Smidge?
Smidge pin.
I don't disagree with that. I'd have to figure them out in 2D, though. I don't think I've ever drawn them. Derek says, I just gotta go with my gut. Britt likes your bear noise. Oh. You know, it's funny. I don't think I've maybe heard you make that noise one other time, and it was probably about me.
No, you know what it is? It's a sigh, but then I thought, I'm not on camera. If I sigh, no one can hear me. So I had to...
You had to play up the sigh.
I put, like, voice behind the sigh. And it just turned into, like, a caribou or something. I'm a delicate flower.
You are. That's why I love you so much. Still most interesting girl I've ever met.
Guys, I sanded like half my thumbnail off on the belt sander.
Oh yeah, you remember when we were talking about how I damaged my finger on the belt sander? Amanda did the same exact thing. We have this belt that's very, very overzealous. It likes to sand things, and it's very sticky,
like
and
human
it's
flesh.
super grabby, and it got a hold of Amanda's thumb. So, but
when you're sanding something on it, like something. I was sanding an antler, and there's a lot to hold on to. Not a big deal, but when we're sanding the thimble buds, they are small and round, and that belt just wants to grab the resin and just yank it, and then what happens is it pulls the resin out from under your hand, but you're putting downward pressure on your hand, so then your brain can just fill in the horror that happens when the resin moves.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, somebody requested that you make the bear noise along with the air horn.
Let me get closer to the mic.
Okay, why don't you hit it? You hit the horn so you can time it. Okay, here it goes, guys. Ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah?
What do you think, guys?
Yeah?
Should we do that all the time?
Do I have a career in voice acting?
I think so. I was flashing the Amanda sighting at the same time you were making that sound, so...
So I was thinking, if I ever stream, you know how you have the air horn? I'm gonna have the auga horn. Because it's like the old-timey air horn.
Oh, no, we can't... Britt says we're gonna make her choke, so...
Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, it's Calamari T? Are you... Is this a new person? I think so. Welcome.
Well, welcome. Sorry about all the weird noises.
Yeah, we're making all kinds of weird noises. We're punchy because we didn't sleep. So, yeah, Mondays are tough because we got the kids off to school super early. Well, because my son takes a bus to another school district for a special. He goes to a special school for design, and for half the day. So he has to be there super, super early. And then my daughter goes like an hour later after that.
She's got it pretty easy, actually.
Yeah, she's got it really easy. But I'm already up for an hour before she leaves, so. But it's like I gotta drive him to the bus, and then I gotta come home, and then I gotta drive her to school, and then I gotta drop off their stuff at their mom's house, and then I gotta come back. So it's just like.
She requires a lot less morning primping than your son too, so.
Yeah.
It's easy to get her
Well,
out
he's a
there.
teenager.
Oh, she'll have her time.
Yeah.
It just isn't yet.
Are my kids artists too? Yes, they are. It's interesting because my son has been sort of in and out of it, but he's always like had some sort of creative outlet. But he's a calligrapher. But he's been drawing a lot more lately.
He's in his design classes too, which will force him to do it.
Yeah, he has a lot of drawing assignments. My daughter, on the other hand, is like super obsessed with.
She's a consummate artist.
With drawing constantly, so and she's taken to drawing on the iPad Pro like crazy. Like she's been going nuts on it. So let's see. Oh, okay. I remember you, Katamari. I think you just commented on my YouTube video. I totally remember you. I did not comment back. I am sorry. See, I just drew all that and I'm erasing it. I totally remembered you. Oh, and to answer your question, you had a question. This is a Pentel Twisty Erase. He asked what kind of pencil it is. It's a Pentel Twisty Erase pencil. You can get them at Staples or Office Max. They come in a 2-pack usually. And, yeah, you can just get them. Or you can buy them online. They're super, yeah, it's like $6 for 2 of them or something like that. So there you go. Let's see.
Oh, you should explain why you use 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to explain what I use 2. So one is a harder lead, which I use for doing the underdrawing, for doing the sketch, and one is a softer lead, which makes darker lines. So that's why I use 2. Let's see. Ben goes to a house elf high school. Yes, he does. Yeah, I totally remember your afro, Calamari.
Oh, I remember you too.
Yeah, we remember your mom was super nice, too. We remember meeting your mom. So, everybody, welcome Calamari. He's a super nice kid. We met at VidCon when I was drawing for Patreon. It was great. They had me at a table and in their lounge, and I was just drawing for people all day. And people were like, wait, so I get a free drawing? And I said, yeah, that's what they paid me to be there for. So
their lounge was great. It was like self-care headquarters.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
Get hydrated.
They had
vitamins.
they had games and stuff in there, and they were playing live music in there too. I'm having a hell of a time with the base of this stupid joystick. You know why? Ellipses, not ellipses.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be ellipses, right?
Yeah. Ellipses are something completely different,
That's
right?
The ... right?
Yeah. Circles are hard.
Circles are hard.
Circles are totally hard. Circles are even harder when they're in perspective. So here, I'll teach you guys something. An ellipse, this is a circle. This is an ellipse. This is not an ellipse. Does that make sense? Okay, so if you're drawing a cylinder, you don't draw it with points. You draw it completely rounded. There's your art lesson for the day. Okay? Don't say I never taught you anything. Oh, nice. Yeah, I probably won't be going back to VidCon unless somebody invites me. It was fun, though. It was really weird.
It was a cool experience.
Yeah, it was cool because, like, I'm not sort of part of the YouTube community, although now I've had 21 live streams, so
I was gonna say.
How much do I owe you for the art lesson? Yeah, that one is free. First one's free, kids. That's how I get you hooked. $19.99. Just subscribe to my live stream. That's how much you owe me. And your undying affection.
So Sorry about all the clickety-clackety sounds.
What are you doing over there?
Something.
Okay, so I was casting resin in the basement today, and I was rotocasting, which means so I have a mold. I'm gonna tell you. So I have a mold that I pour resin into, and then I have to rotate it until the resin sets. And that's rotocast. And the reason for that is so that the resin sticks to the outside of the mold and it stays hollow. The cast stays hollow. But sometimes when you're rotating the mold, resin pours out. And it poured out onto my jeans. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing, Katamari. And then it poured out onto my jeans and it soaked through my jeans and then stuck to my leg. Because it's like plastic. It's liquid. As it said, it stuck to my leg. So now I have this like... It's like sore on my leg for like it kind of like removed the skin when I pulled my jeans away from. So yeah, there you go.
Art.
Yeah. There you go.
It'll hurt ya.
Oh, thanks so much, Calamari. Yeah, I like the dragon roasting a marshmallow guy. I always like when like characters that are overdoing things. Like the guy that was running on the donut today. Boy, was he running.
Yeah.
He was running. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that as a hair removal technique. A, it's expensive. B, super toxic. And 3, A, B, and 3.
A, B, and 3.
3,
so remember
very,
how I was talking about
very
how toxic
painful. Yeah.
resin fumes are?
Yeah.
Yeah. A, B, 3.
A, B, and 3.
Easy as 1, 2, C.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, there's been a lot of fun with chemicals going on in the house, which always sort of wreaks havoc on our respiratory systems.
I wear a respirator. I don't know about you.
I do sometimes. I think you guys just caught me pouring fizzy water out of my mouth. It just like, doosh.
For reference, everybody, you should always be wearing a respirator.
Safety first! I almost always wear my respirator when I'm sanding.
It's good.
I should wear it more when I'm casting, though. I do have a fan on. We have like an exhaust fan that goes... It's not just a fan. It like actually sucks the air out from right where we're working. So, yeah, you should always do safety first. I get lazy sometimes, and I shouldn't. Because I'm like in my 40s. I'm like at the end of my life. Right?
I need you to hang on a little longer.
Okay. Hannah says, I miss my mouth all the time. It's a family tradition. You know, my mom has this tradition. If my mom's watching, I'm sorry, Mom, I'm going to tell everybody this. My mom, whenever she wears a white shirt, she always gets spaghetti sauce on it. Like, the second she sits down. Yeah, it's a video game theme because tomorrow is National Video Game Day. Let's see. Does that help if you don't have a very well ventilated room and doing things like that? Or should I search for a more ventilated place? You should do it outside as much as possible. The reason why... so, yeah, we have a room that the air cycles out of there because it's a small room. And it's climate controlled because we have to keep it a certain temperature to keep all the chemicals in there from like going bad, because if they get too cold it'll mess them up. If they get too hot, and also if it's too humid in there, like we have a dehumidifier in there. If it gets too humid, the humidity actually affects the resin too. It can create bubbles. You should do it as close to being outside as possible, but because we live in Ohio, that it doesn't always work. Or hire somebody else to do it. That's what I say. That's funny, Calamari. Let's see. Yeah, apparently it's a real day. If you look up national holidays, there's tons of them. So, yes, what Britain Puppy Cat says, get all the ventilation possible. Hello, Kirby. I'm having a great day. I hope everyone else is too. Also, it's been a very productive day. Like I said,
Yes.
Amanda was working on the pin designs. So whenever I sit down in front of my computer, my brain goes into rage mode. I hate working on the computer so much, and Amanda's very, very quick and adept at it. I'm good at it. I know what I'm doing. I just don't like doing it. I've been a professional digital designer since 2000.
Doesn't mean you like it.
I just hate sitting in front of the computer. So,
So you outsource it.
yeah. So I outsource it to Amanda. But see, I do some of the sculpting for Amanda.
Yeah, it's a trade.
And then I do some casting for Amanda, and Amanda does that. And she takes my photos, too. So there we go. See? Teamwork. Wait, what do you mean except with us, Hannah? Working on the computer? Because I'm just working. I'm looking at my computer. I'm talking about like designing. So
Yeah, I think like sitting in front of Illustrator or Photoshop.
Yeah.
You'd go about
I go about 10 minutes.
25 minutes and
Yeah.
then you're just done.
Yeah. Working on the iPad's not because it's like a direct input.
Yeah.
It's a little different. I don't like that ear.
Oh, yes, I am making new pins too. I'm also reprinting some other ones because people really like the bats and the moths. So I'm going to do more of those.
People love pins. Hashtag pin game strong.
Is that still a thing? Or
I think it's a thing.
I was going to say, are we just showing our age now?
What it was like 6 months ago.
That's a really long time for trends, dude.
No, I don't care. So, it really is a thing, says Kesho. So I wanted to ask your guys' opinion on something, and I should probably put a poll on the Facebook page. Not opinion, just your thoughts about something. So I know we have different types of toy collectors in this community. So there's designer toys, which are things like Dunnies and even smaller companies like Instinct Toy or Rotofuji makes toys or Cardboard Spaceship makes toys. But then there's more mainstream toys like Funko toys, obviously, and there's a lot of blind boxes that they're selling at Target and things like that. But then there's mass market toys that are typically for children, typically. So you give things like Shopkins. I'm trying to think of other toys that are out right now. They're usually toys that are based on a property, like a entertainment property or something like that. And I think what I was trying to figure out was does that matter in terms of what you collect? Is it all about the rarity or the specialness of it, or is it all about the design and you just happen to like it? If you saw a toy in a mass market retail store like Target or something like that, and you're a toy collector, which you obviously are, or you're a collector of a certain artist's work and you saw them do a mass market toy, would you shy away from it because it's not really special anymore, or would you still collect it because you like it, and would you be stoked that everybody could get it? I guess that's my question.
There's no wrong answer.
So, yeah, there's no wrong answer.
Just kind of a question.
See, Britt says, not necessarily the rarity or the specialness, but places like Target don't necessarily have the greatest quality. So, Amanda and I actually look at mass market toys quite a bit for ideas. We always say, because there's things that mass market toys can afford to do that we can't. So something like a Figglebit. This is as simple as you can get. This is Rotocast vinyl. It's one piece. it's one piece of vinyl that comes out, and I think there's 3 paint applications on this. Something like oh geez, I don't even know if I have anything in the house. Something like a mass market toy usually has like 3 different types of plastic on it. Sometimes they have hair. There's five or 6 paint masks on there. There's glitter. There's PVC. There's articulation. There's all those things, and all those things mean different molds and different stations of work for people that are like, some people are hand painting and some people are spraying, and some of it's machine operated. So like that's why we look at that stuff and go, gosh, I wish we could afford to do that stuff. Let's see. I have a bunch of Funky Pops too, mostly nostalgia stuff. Okay, I would collect it. I collect Iron Man stuff. Would still collect it. I do like rarer stuff, but if the design is really good, I'd consider it. There's a few different layers. I like supporting small business, but if I like the designer, I'll pick it up. Okay. I didn't feel bad buying something from Hot Topic. Well, that's good, because we sell there. G.I. Joe, Star Wars toys. Not necessarily that. I'm thinking more like kids' toys, but I have another addendum I want to add to that. I like the rarity, especially if it's something that everyone can get easily. It makes me want it less. Okay, that makes sense too. Would still buy it so long as it's good quality. I would actually love to collect Masterpiece Transformers. Yeah, those are expensive. True, but I see more QC issues in little blind box at GameStop than I do at My Plastic Heart. Okay. Design first, don't particularly care about rarity. Okay. Whoa! Thanks for the host, Hannah. Sorry about the loud noise there. I think another thing is like, so we're starting to see a lot of blind box toys, blind bag toys at like mass retail. But is there like another, besides Funko, is there another like toy that's marketed, I guess, not just to kids? I know I'm doing some market research.
That's hard because kids have historically been where toys are targeted toward. Obviously.
Right. And I think there might just be a hole in the market. So, something like Thimblesome Hollow, I think if it was attached to an entertainment property, would end up at Target, but I don't think on its own it would. Or maybe it would. I don't know.
It's really hard to say.
Like, I don't know that market. I just know the collector market. But, I'm just thinking out loud here. So, no, I don't mean like Hot Toys. Hot Toys is like, that's super. Thank you so much, Katamari, for getting the coloring, for saying you're gonna get the coloring book. I think more like the Funko toys, but I don't really look at those as toys. Those are collectibles, right? They just. But I guess
they call them toys. They call them like figures, right?
But I guess Thimblesome Hollow isn't. They're not really toys. They're.
Maybe
toy is the medium.
Yeah, maybe it's a syntax problem or a semantics problem more than anything.
For me, design and creators win first if it's affordable, honestly. Because I know I would want more than one. Makes sense. A bunch of dog toys I found at PetSmart. Ryan Rutherford actually designed some dog toys. He's a toy designer. Are Shopkins toys, though?
Yeah, I don't know. Or are they just things for kids to collect?
I think they're just collectible.
Yeah. So
I think what they are is they're like I don't know. They're like drugs for kids. Like, I mean, honestly, like it's like a blind box thing. You open one up and then like, I gotta get them all, But the thing is, I think that property has gotten too big, and now they're making like weird stuff that I don't think anybody's gonna want. But who knows? I don't know. Like Tsum Tsums too.
Yeah.
Like I see kids and adults collecting that stuff. I think NECA is definitely toys made for adults. Like, a lot of like the nostalgia stuff. They
Yeah.
made stuff for Gremlins and stuff like that.
Well, so kids can't afford NECA stuff.
Kesher says, I always thought of Thimblestump Hollow as your most mass marketable pieces because they were line box and you could get them eventually at Hot Topic.
I agree. With
Okay.
that.
Yeah. I think Thimblestump would do good at Target. I could see them with Shopkins, Num Noms, etc. I know my daughter would want them. I have a ton of pop vinyl figures ranging from Lilo and Stitch to Iron Man to Alien. I would buy it if I like it. The rarer, the better, obviously. Okay. I appreciate your thoughts on this stuff. I mean, it's... For us, it's like, I never want to fall into the, like, well, I'm a designer, toy designer. Like it's sort of silly to, like only shoehorn ourselves into one part of the market. And, you know, like, I want to keep my options open for, you know... I'm not going to be like, well, I only do this, and then just, like, push away opportunities. Like, it could be opportunities for more people to be able to acquire stuff, and it could open up more opportunities for us to do, like, crazier things. And yeah, I guess I'm just thinking out loud. As long as we don't have to go to McDonald's to chase your toys. That probably will not happen. Yeah, Amanda would love to work with McDonald's.
Is it an excuse to get more nuggets?
Oh yeah, that's actually, it's funny because I was thinking about Miss Mindy too. If you guys aren't following Miss Mindy on Instagram, Miss Mindy is one of the sweetest people alive. But she sort of existed in this sort of lowbrow art world. And then she started designing, and she started doing custom those Disney, what the hell are those things called? The Disney bunnies. What are those things called?
Oh, the Vinylmation?
Vinylmation figures, which are really hard to customize because they're made out of terrible plastic. They're PVC, I believe. But then she did some designs for her own, like, through some other company that made, like, these sort of high-end resin figurines, and they're based on her designs, but they're Disney properties, and they're really great. So, like, that's actually a really interesting one. Sweet and sour sauce. Thank you, Brett. Yeah, they were Vinylmation.
Speaking of mass market quality, you guys ever really take a look at Monster High dolls?
Oh my gosh, they're
like
amazing.
My current favorite, and they always have been, because just the design and the paint applications, and there's so much going on. Like, there's this one where she's like a ghost, and, like, her hands and feet are, the whole thing is cast in clear plastic, and then they've got, like, so her hands and feet are clear, and then they've got, like, a paint fade going up from the ankles and wrists, like she's, like, phasing into reality. It's really cool. They do some really awesome effects.
Yeah, so next time you guys are at Target, just, like, walk into the toy section and don't necessarily look for design. Maybe look for design, but don't necessarily look for, like, things that you recognize or anything. Look at what things are made out of, and look at the different processes that you'll see there, and see how much of that stuff is lacking in the designer toy world. And the reason why is cost.
Yeah, I was gonna say quantity and cost.
Because when they're talking about, like, Minecraft toys, when they were making those things, like, so Thimblestump Hollow, the entire run was less than 30,000 figures, which is a lot. But when they're talking about making Minecraft toys, they literally make 1 million of them.
Yeah.
Like 1 million toys, which is bonkers crazy. I can't even believe it's that many. So, there you go.
There's some really awesome, like, baby toys right now too, like really good color palettes and stuff.
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
little kids.
Oh, sorry, I fell behind here. Let's see. Saw her high-end stuff in the gallery on the Disney cruise. Yeah, she shows in there that what is the name of the gallery? My brain isn't working. The Disney gallery.
Wonderground.
Wonderground gallery. Yeah, Jeremiah Kettner shows there and everything too.
Oh, Sometimes I remember things.
How do you get themes for your monsters? Because I want to do what you do in my style. I think of what's going on in my life, and I think about what's going on in the world, and I think about all the foods I like, and then I draw monsters with them. Monster High is great. Yeah, they are. Let's see, I was never into dolls, but Monster High are amazing. Yeah, they're super fun to look. I like looking at them. Let's see, the new My Little Pony figures with the mermaid tails are kind of interesting, but I think of how easy they can break, like the Flutter Pony wings.
Were the Flutter Ponies the one with the little button that you pushed in the middle? Because all of mine broke when I was a kid.
We saw a bunch of new My Little Pony at Comic-Con, and they're really cool. Like, they're doing some crazy, like those screen prints that they were doing on the side of them that were like really, really detailed. Yeah, and like I said, the reason why I brought up the quantity thing is if they have that kind of demand for toys, it means that they can throw all kinds of money at it and do whatever kind of process they want on those things. We just have enough to just get them made, and sometimes not even that. So, that's with like huge corporate sponsorship and stuff. I mean, I think I had heard at one point, like, was it Mojang who did Minecraft? They were bringing in like the guy who created Minecraft was making like $3 million a day.
Whoa,
a day.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, boy, I'm having a heck of a time drawing the circle.
Were the Sky Dancers the things that...
The video of the Sky Dancer going right into the fireplace.
Is that what those are?
Yes. So funny.
I'm going to find that and link it just in case anyone's out there that does not know this video.
It's so funny.
It's YouTube gold.
Sorry, I was just thinking of that.
Make sure it's
like, look at it go! Did you find it?
The screaming. Here.
See, I'm glad everybody else, whenever you think Sky Dancer, you just think of it going into a fireplace. Oh, Amanda posted a link to the video. If you haven't seen this video, relive it.
Me too.
Relive it. So my bit cup was messed up. I can't. There it is. This guy. He was messed up last week. I think I fixed him. I ran a bunch of tests on him. I think he's fixed now. I think he ate too many tiny cupcakes.
Is that a Neo Geo controller?
It's something like that. I used to have a controller like this for the Genesis. See, I'm going way back. It like hesitates and decides, yes, this is my path. Did we do anything exciting this weekend?
We worked a lot.
We worked a lot.
We took a walk.
Oh yeah, we went out for a walk and found a stream.
Oh yeah, lots of tiny fish. You didn't have your fishing pole though.
I did not have my fishing pole, but you guys, I got to show you a picture that I took. And Amanda can vouch for how excited I was because I didn't catch, but I saw a new frog. And I got a picture of him. And here he is. See him? It's a spring peeper. I've never seen one. I've heard them my whole life.
Yeah, I've never seen one.
I've never seen one, and believe me, I've looked. So there he is. He's super cute. I mean, he's about that size too. But yeah, I was so excited to have seen him. Oh, and here's a couple of my pins if you didn't see them on my Instagram. That's what they're gonna be. Rainbow. Goth. Rainbow. Goth. There we go. How are Amanda's bruises?
A little better.
Kesho has a question. Does Uncle Steve collect any of your figures or drawings? Yes.
Yeah, he does. Not tons, but yes.
Not a ton. He has a lot of the minis. Steve collects...
He has a modest collection of stuff.
He collects some interesting Sofubi figures. He has a lot of Konatsu Nagoras, like all different size Nagoras. What else does he collect? He just has a lot of weird random Sofubi figures. And he has some paintings and drawings of mine throughout the years. Because he used to run an online gallery, and he had a retail store here in Cleveland. And so he's been collecting stuff since then. Let's see.
What did we have for dinner?
What did we have? We went to Bob Evans.
We decided to be... That's where we go when we want to be the youngest people somewhere.
But you guys, I think we discovered something though.
Oh no.
Should I say it or no?
You can say it.
So on the way out, I saw a brochure for Bob Evans catering. They cater, you guys. And we are in the market for some catering for a wedding that might be happening within the year or so. So
pancakes.
So
for
pancakes
all of our
it
guests.
is. Guys, how amazing would that be? Oh, I'm so sorry you're not going to make it to Decon this year, Jess. You will be missed. You should start a GoFundMe. Oh, that's right. You're going to a wedding or something. Oh, just skip it. Skip it. PB&J. What they had, like pot roast sliders?
Yeah.
Sorry, Britt. I know you're vegetarian. They had what else did they have? Like giant pots of macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
What else do they have?
Corn.
They make really good bread
Yeah.
at Bob Evans. Oh yeah, the loaded baked potato. They had the baked potato with a chicken finger stuck in it.
It doesn't say it's stuck in it. It just says it includes it. So I don't know how that works.
Well, listen, Jess, I'm just going to say this. What's going to be more memorable? A wedding or Decon? I'm going to say Decon. I mean, how many weddings you been to, right? Oh, pole position. Man, we're showing our age here. Maybe he's playing Excite Bike. Oh, the faux meat version.
Oh, they had desserts too. Like the cinnamon buns.
Oh, that's right.
Pie.
Mozzarella stick grilled cheese. Oh no, that's
Oh my
not
gosh.
good.
Wait. So it's like toast and then
Yeah, there's
breaded
mozzarella sticks on
so
the.
it's like double breading.
That's like Melt has that one, that grilled cheese with a pierogi on it.
Oh, the Parmageddon.
Yeah. Kung Fu and NES. Yeah, I used to have one of these big controllers. I think Ethan was talking about having a main controller, like the big ones.
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like.
Excitebike was the best, especially when you left the screen for a while. Like if you hit a really, really big jump, you'd just be gone for a while.
See, I never played any games that were like, this is a real thing. Mine was always like, is there a wizard in it?
My cousin had NES. That's the only reason. I think I only played it once. That was my only like exposure to Nintendo, because we were for some reason we were a Sega household. Guys, I gotta tell you about one of the most amazing experiences ever when it comes to Sega Golf.
Oh boy.
I think it was my brother's graduation party. It might have been mine. And I came into the basement, and in the basement were several grown men. My father, my uncle, and my grandfather, and I think my brother. And they were all playing Sega Golf. And if I remember correctly, there was weed involved.
Nice.
So...
I mean, that's a good way to relax.
It's a good way to, like...
Play Sega Golf.
Sega Golf is already super relaxing.
I think Wii Bowling would be a good candidate for that, too.
Hey, it's Plague Mouse. I use, in this one, I use a 3B lead. No, I'm sorry, 2B lead. And that's just to do my sketch and shading. And in this one, I use a 4B lead. I switched from a 3B to a 4B sometimes, but I've been stuck on the 4B because it gets really, really, really dark. Kesha said her house was a beta household. Oh, Crazy Taxi! Crazy Taxi was the best. It was the weirdest game. I loved it, though.
I think we only use Betamax at school. Documentaries and films.
Very good, Hannah. 2B or not 2B. Shut up. Although, the best game, possibly the best video game ever made, was Katamari. Quite possibly the best video game ever created.
I never really played it, so I can't really comment.
It's so good. It's so dumb. The premise is so strange, but it's so good. My son loves that one.
He has a lot of like nostalgia for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what your daughter will have nostalgia for when she's older.
Well, she's playing a lot of older games too. I'm sorry, I'm trying
so
to.
it's hard to
No, not Calamari. Katamari. Wait, we're talking about the 1 hour getting in early for decon. Yeah, I would say if there's something that like you can't go to decon and like not walk away with, that you absolutely have to get, I'd say that you have to get the 1 hour, the VIP. I don't really like to encourage that, but if there's something that you absolutely want, because the competition is fierce. I mean, our booth is nuts for the first hour and a half. It's fun though. Everybody's nice at least.
I think I played Katamari once, and it was just rolling into a ball, and that's all I really remember.
Calamari is squid.
I said Katamari.
No.
Oh.
Plague Mouse says it's fish or shrimp. No, it's squid.
And if you've ever played Splatoon, there's a great pun in there because there are two news anchors and their names are Callie and Marie.
Yeah.
And all the characters are squids in that game. Very clever.
That game is so aggravating.
It really is. I'm not a fan.
So I'm gonna talk about well, it's just rolling the ball, but it's the size, how it changes all the way up until you're rolling up whole land masses.
It's true. You can roll up galaxies.
Yeah, I mean you start with like thumbtacks and then you go all the way up to galaxies. Oh, that's awesome, Mary. Yeah, Decon is so worth it. It's like the best convention. Yeah, I think the idea of playing online with other people is really, really unappealing to me.
That's the old school gamer in you, I think.
Yeah, I played a couple of games. I think I played the Star Wars Battlefront game online a couple of times, and I hated it. I wanted to just play against the computer, but like, I don't know. I just hate playing against other people that aren't sitting right next to me.
I don't mind a good bot.
Yeah, come on. Bring on the bots. What is it, Decon? Decon is DesignerCon. It's a convention in Pasadena. Happens every November.
Mid-November.
And it is a toy art and collectible convention, and it is the best convention on the planet.
It's a pretty good one. It's cheap to get into.
Yep.
There's lots of stuff to look at and see and buy.
Yeah, tons of good artists. I would say that the caliber of artists is getting better every year.
Yeah, it's a really friendly convention.
Yeah, we always said it's like a family reunion with merchandise.
And unlike Comic-Con and stuff, you can just walk right up to people's booths and talk to them.
Yeah, a couple years ago the entry fee was like $7.
It's not expensive.
Now it's Shuby says it's $10.
Ooh.
It's gone up, but it only used to be one day, and now it's 2 days. And at first I kind of hated that they switched to 2 days, but I think I'm okay with it now. But most of the stuff goes down on Saturday, so.
Here, I'll get the website.
Yeah. Oh, True North Games is now following. Thanks so much. I would say, do we have any tips for DesignerCon? Get there early. If there's something that you're trying to get there as early as possible, and if you can spring for the VIP pass, I would do that.
If they have vendor locations available online before the con, and there's something that you really want, memorize where that vendor is and go straight to it.
Map it out. Make sure you get all 3 rooms. There used to only be 1, and then there was 2, and now there's a 3rd room. It's like across the, not hallway, the courtyard.
Yeah, it's in a different building.
What else? Make sure you don't eat in there because the food in there is terrible.
And expensive. There's like a outdoor mall right across the street from the convention center that has restaurants and stuff. It's really nice.
I'm trying to think what else. We don't get to walk around hardly ever because we're stuck at the booth.
They do have events and stuff, right? They have panels and stuff, but we never get to see.
Yeah, I think that's happening across the street now.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're vending, we don't really know everything that there is that's going on. I would say, if you're going to there and then going to Disneyland, try to avoid Disneyland on the weekend. Try to go, if you're coming to DCon, go on Thursday or Monday, and look up. There's a website called what is it? It's
called Is It Busy?
Is it crowded or something like that? It's like a live crowd tracker, and that saved us a couple times. So check that out. Yes, it's in Pasadena, California. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, because it's usually the weekend right before Thanksgiving, but this year I think it's another weekend. It's 2 weeks, which is good. And we're going to be out there. We're actually going out for another conference the weekend before DCon. So we're going to be out there for a while. So we have to get everything ready super, super ahead of time, which is going to stress us out.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to see everybody that was at DCon, go to Disney after, and you'll see everybody that you saw at DCon at Disney World or Disneyland.
True North Games says it was back in the feeds. You probably didn't see it.
Oh, sorry.
It says, they say, hey, love your work. I had no idea you were a Twitch streamer until just tonight.
Oh, well, thanks so much for following. I appreciate it. Sorry I missed your... I'm working, so I'm trying to, keep up. So, everybody, welcome True North Games. That was so nice. So, MondoCon. How's MondoCon? That's getting kind of crazy, right? Isn't that
Yeah, I was going to say that's going to be insane.
VODs while you're gone. I'm not sure I know what that means, Hannah. I'm sorry.
Usually VOD stands for video on demand.
Yeah, but I'm not sure.
Technology.
Yeah, I know the posters for Mondo are so hard to get. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do while I'm gone. I might be able to. We might be able to figure out something. We might be able to live stream somehow. The actually, some of our pals that we're gonna be staying with
Oh, you know
have a
what?
setup.
That's really true.
Um,
We could stream with Linda or Holly and Ross.
yeah, yeah. Actually, some of the people that we're gonna be staying with or hanging out with actually have whole Twitch setups, so we might be able to hijack their setups and keep it going. So there we go. Hold on, I actually found your Twitch because I was looking through a bunch of your work and was hoping to make a piece of jewelry inspired by some of your creatures, as long as you don't sell it. Um, that's fine. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Take a picture of it, put it on Instagram, and tag me, and I will take a look at it.
True North, because of how you spell jewelry, I assume you're not in the U.S. Where are you?
I didn't see how it was spelled.
We put one L in jewelry. Other places put two.
We spell everything wrong and terrible and boring. Color should be spelled with a U. Um, yeah, sorry I'm not playing music anymore, guys. I get dinged for copyright on YouTube, so not that I'm monetizing any of those, but it's just kind of a pain. So like people in Spain can't watch that video for some reason.
Just Spain?
Yeah, just Spain.
Sorry, Spain.
Yeah. This guy is so concentrating. He's doing like up, down. Right, left, BA, start.
He's doing the Konami code?
Yeah. Is it right, left twice?
Oh man, it's been so long.
Somebody's gonna
Yeah,
write it in.
see, now that I don't know it, don't ever ask me to play Contra, because I'm gonna die without those extra lives.
Maybe we should just so Amanda's a super 16-bit music nerd, and there's a guy named Smooth McGroove
Yeah,
who has a YouTube channel, and he has he has a YouTube channel where he does a cappella versions of 16-bit music.
They're arranged really well. I
And
give them credit.
it's really amazing. So if you look up Smooth McGroove on YouTube, they're crazy. Especially like some of the Street Fighter stuff and some of his Sonic the Hedgehog stuff.
He's got quite a range. And he often puts his cat in his videos too, which is very entertaining.
Yeah.
And he has very long, silky hair.
Yeah. It's well worth falling into the rabbit hole of seeing how many songs you know. But you studied the music. He did a really good job on his Castlevania.
He did. Oh, Plague Mouse is helping us. It's right, left, up, down, B, A, start.
There you go. See, I didn't have a Nintendo, so.
50 lives.
Mandy, could you possibly find the Smooth McGroove
Yeah, what
YouTube
song
channel?
would you like to hear?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Something from Street Fighter.
Alright.
Or Sonic. Like Green Hill Zone would be good.
Okay. Oh my goodness. He has so many.
Oh, that's awesome, Katamari. Yeah, if you just tag me, I'll take a look at it.
Oh boy.
Is there too many?
Yeah, I'll find something good.
All right. Thank you, Hannah. Speaking of video games, I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn, or Red Dead Redemption, as we like to call it around here. I was gonna look into royalty-free music. I'll look into it at some point. Why is the silence deafening? Is that what the problem is?
horrible.
Just too much silence? Well, we can fix that. With a little bit of this. So I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and I've been getting quite far. And I kind of skipped ahead and went to a place I wasn't supposed to go, and I fought some like huge enemies, and I thought that because I had to go back there later, I was gonna have to fight them again, but the game didn't make me do it, and that made me happy. So, but the story is getting very intense.
I wonder if Smooth McGroove ever did the Contra theme song from the first level. Let's see.
Yeah, whatever happened to you composing your own 16-bit music?
I ran out of time. Oh, he did.
Amanda gets excited.
Oh, that's sweet.
You should
I'll
post
link
that
it.
one.
Oh my god. That's amazing. Okay. This is he did a good job.
Oh, well, thanks for hopping on, Jess. It was awesome to see you. Hope you come back again. Bye, Jess. Bye, bye, bye. It's always awesome seeing you. Or hearing
Yes.
you. Or seeing your typing.
Having you.
You're awesome. Thank you. Oh, Hannah has a story about Contra.
Uh-oh.
Here it comes. Waiting.
Let me get my carpet square.
Waiting. Waiting. And we're waiting.
Okay. Contra at Goodwill. This is a good start.
Okay, I'm going to answer this question. Since I'm new here, I can ask some of the annoying questions. Of course. How do you go about coming up with so many different and wonderful creatures? Also, why do you decide on oversized eyes on your stuff? The oversized eyes make them cute. That's pretty much the only reason. I come up with so many different and wonderful creatures because I get bored really easily. So I just try to keep myself entertained. Yeah, I just kind of like find little things and try like different mouth types and different ear types, and then I'll like mix them all up and make new creatures out of them. So, but the main answer is I get really bored really fast. So I'm always trying to do new stuff. But the hardest part is coming up with like a concept every day. Like, I would rather just draw interesting shapes, like interesting, anatomy on characters and stuff, and have them in different poses and things. But that gets really, really boring. So, and it gets boring to the viewer and gets pretty monotonous, and there's like not really any content there. So I've been really pushing to try to come up with like scenarios and concepts for the drawings, and that's been a challenge. Like, it's making the process longer because I have to sit and I have to think of like, okay, what could this character be doing, and so what's the character doing, and then what type of pose should he be doing? Like, this guy's really concentrating, so he's like really doing that, and that's not usually something I do on my characters. So, but I'm like, okay, well, I want to make him really look like he's doing it. So. And I'm like, okay, well, how would he hold his arm? And, I kind of pantomime out what they would be doing. So, yeah, I'm really trying to push myself and make them more expressive now. And it seems to be working out. And then, like, that will dictate sometimes what they end up looking like. Like, if I need a guy to be turning his head, it'll be a guy with a neck. And then a lot of times I do characters that don't have necks. So there you go. Let's see. Yes, I do one of these every day. I do them 5 days a week. So, and I'm also doing, tons of other stuff. Let's see. Actually, there is a... Hold on a second. I'm going to post a link. This is a link to every single drawing I've done. See you later. I think there's something like 14 pages. There's over 1,000 drawings there. So if you ever wanted to see them all, there they are.
Bonkers.
I might be missing a couple, but it's interesting because you can go all the way back to the beginning and see the progression. I started in 2011, but that was not when I first started drawing. I first started drawing many years ago, but I only started posting them on Instagram and publicly because I drew every day and I'd fill up sketchbooks, but I just didn't show anybody. And somebody asked, they said, "Well, why don't you post these online? Like, it's content. People would want to see this." I'm like, "Oh, these are just drawings. These are just doodles. Nobody wants to see unfinished work." And because I thought everybody wanted to see, because I was a painter at the time, everybody just wanted to see paintings and finished work. But it turns out people really like my drawings, so it just kind of became a huge part of what I do. So a lot of people just know me for my drawings that I post. So there we go. Thank you so much, Shuby. Yeah, there's a lot of drawings in there. There's a lot. And if you look, I thought you guys might find this interesting, actually. Hold on one second. I did these in... I don't know what year I did these in. Topps Trading Cards did these die-cut cards that were shaped like Admiral Akbar. This is the only time I've ever done anything like this. But I did this because Topps Trading Cards had the license to do Star Wars stuff. So this is not fan art. This is not me trying to get attention by using somebody else's characters. They asked me directly to do these, and these original drawings were drawn on the cards and they were stuck into the packs, so people got these actual drawings. So this set is actually something like 60 some Star Wars characters. So I tried to draw as many as the background characters as I could without drawing any of the main characters.
That's a lot.
So, yeah. How old are my kids? 16 and 11. So when I did this, I did a lecture a couple times now. I've done a lecture, and I showed a picture of the bounty hunters. The first time you saw the bounty hunters, and I asked if everybody could name them, and I've only met one person so far that could name them just on site. And I was so sad. I'm like, just name them all. And nobody could name them, and it bummed me out so bad. So I think I was just in the wrong crowd.
I think you said, "And you call yourselves nerds."
Right, I was so sad. I'm like, who doesn't know Forlam and Zuckus and Dengar and IG-88 and Bosk? Come on.
Sorry, your girlfriend. I know him now.
And, everybody knew Boba Fett. Kesha started naming them. Sorry, I beat you to it. I'm sure that you know that. See, like I said, I was just talking to the wrong crowd. But if you guys ever want to know, if you ever want to feel like you don't know anything about Star Wars, and if you think you know stuff about Star Wars, go talk to John Paul Kaiser, because he will make you feel like you don't know anything.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's
frightening and impressive in equal measure.
Yeah. I felt so stupid after talking to him. Like, I don't know Star Wars. But those sketch cards were fun. It was fun to, like... I think that the Jawa is my favorite one.
It actually looks kind of like your stuff. Maybe that's why, like, with the big eyes.
Wait, okay. One time I made a group of 30-something dudes so
I'm guessing mad.
mad because I knew there were 5 engines on the escape pod. That's awesome.
Owned by a nerd girl.
Yeah. Did you snort and push up your glasses after that, I hope? Or spit?
Yeah.
See you later, guys. I'm off to go fix your carburetor.
Yeah.
Oh, Forlom. Yeah, okay, so here's the confusing thing about Forlom and Zuckus. So, when the toys came out, the original toys came out, they had the names switched. So, Forlom was Zuckus and Zuckus was Forlom. So, there you go. Oh, see you later, Calamari. Thanks for popping in.
Staying around. Which is the one that's bolted to the floor?
That is IG-88. He actually never moved.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel like I have some weird kinship with that one.
I am bolted to the floor.
It's just the pathetic thing that...
He was also mostly made out of plumbing, too.
I love it.
I'm so confused, too. You said bye, so... I might have said bye. Who knows?
It's alright.
Oh, check it out. It's Donut Bat. Thank you.
Again, we've been up since early.
Yes. I gotta darken up some of these lines.
Sculpting, boring, scraping, forever.
My man is sculpting faces over there.
Lots of smoothing.
Guys, there's so much. I was gonna take a picture and post it. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Of all the silicone molds I had lined up downstairs. I think I was working with 9 different molds today. So
some of them are mine. Sorry.
Yeah, some of them are yours. Just whatever fits in the pressure pot. Yeah, just casting up a storm down there. So we're doing some roto casting, some solid casting, some minis, some pieces, some whole parts, some prototypes for production casting. So it's just a lot of stuff going on right now, and it's a mess down there.
It's kind of fun though because we have all of our molds in the resin room, and like if you have extra stuff, we just pop an extra mold in the pressure pot. So you just get all these random things every so often, but you always use them.
Yeah, we'll eventually use them. We have like boxes full of things, just random parts that we've
here's
cast.
Here's a bunch of antlers.
Here's some
a bunch
feet.
Of bug bites.
Yeah. Let's see. You have done work with Amanda Louise? Yes, I have. Actually, we've done, 6 collaborative gallery shows together?
Yeah.
We do, what else? We did a toy series called Thimble Stump Hollow. Let's see, what else do we do? We do all kinds of stuff together.
Yeah, it's cool. Conventions all the time.
See, I don't know any of the expanded universe stuff, so I just stopped after the movies. So yes, Amanda is actually in the room with me.
We're also a gross art couple.
No, actually, those kids are my kids. Amanda is those are from my first marriage, and Amanda is soon to be my second marriage.
So I just kind of inherited some awesome rad stepkids.
Yeah. So yes, we're gonna get married soon-ish. Probably next year. I think it'll probably be next year. Realistically, it'll be next year. But yes, we share a studio and a home and a relationship.
Here, I'm gonna come say hi to True North Games.
Yeah, here she comes, guys.
Hi, True North.
Look, I even have a little widget just for that.
I am clearly in my best pajamas currently, so
I gotta tell you something, True North Games. I love her work too. I'm her biggest fan.
That's very sweet.
I want to go to the wedding. Well, very few people are going to go to the wedding, so don't feel bad if you don't get an invitation.
It's mostly because, our family is a little far away. They'll come in, but...
Also, weddings are expensive.
They are, and we just keep thinking, because, this is our second marriage. both of us, and like we both had the big blowout weddings for the first time, and I don't really feel like I need that again. I just want kind of like some of my close family and friends, and like
and Bob Evans to cater
and
it.
delicious food, and that's kind of it. And then I want everyone to just like not spend all day and just like go home if they want. That's kind of it. Relaxing.
Yeah. Do you have a single place where you put the events, places where your work will be shown?
You know what? We should. We really, really should.
Yeah. We should put that up someplace.
Yeah. That's actually shame on us for not having that.
Yeah, no, I'll figure out a place to put like events or something. I could put it on the Twitch page actually.
That's true.
Yeah, so my website is awful. I haven't updated it in a very, very long time, and I need to do that. It's been on my list for a really long time. It's super outdated, and it's just ugly. So I know that. I can update it, though. But I can tell you this right now. We'll be at DesignerCon in November, and we'll be at Tokyo Comic Con in December. And then we'll probably be at Five Points Festival in New York next May. So far that's everything that we're doing. So there we go.
Hannah wants to know if there's any goats at the wedding.
I hadn't planned on goats being at the wedding, but now that you mention it, we do need a ring bearer.
Yeah, can we dress him up a little bit?
Typically, you do have kids do it.
Your kids don't. No. Get goats.
Kids.
Oh, I see what you did there. Leaving. Wedding's off.
Gee.
Oh, a flower goat.
That sounds awesome, Mary.
She's just eating the flowers the whole way down the aisle. I feel like I've seen pictures from the wedding alpaca place. Don't they dress them up a little bit? Like the girl alpaca has like a little lace collar or something, and then the boy has like a little bow tie. It's very cute.
I think this drawing is getting very close to being finished. So if anybody has any questions or comments or suggestions or grand proclamations of love and affection, I would say get them in now. We're going to be wrapping this one up in under 2 hours this time. Even though I've been gabbing a lot. Oh, don't be ashamed for being a fanboy. That's super sweet. Thank you. Oh, you'll get sick of us. We'll wear on you. We're boring.
Yeah, that's why we have each other.
I just need to know what flavored juice box he drinks. Like wild berry.
Ooh, this guy?
Yeah.
Ecto Cooler.
Ecto Cooler. Amanda's right. Oh my gosh, Ecto Cooler is the best. You can get Uncle Steve to update my website. No, I'll get Amanda to update my website because she's really good at it. Can you serve nuggets at the reception? Yes.
On loaded baked potatoes.
Let's see. The shadow on his left hand is perfect. It's like a bright screen is being back in his face. Thank you so much, Ethan. That's right. Yeah, he's just like light is just beaming onto him. What game is he playing? That's the question.
I guess that's where it becomes fun because you can project. You can insert your favorite game.
Yeah. Although Plague Mouse says it should have reflections of Space Invaders in his eyes.
Oh, that'd be cute. I think he's playing Killer Instinct.
You know what I think he's doing? Oh, Killer Instinct. Doing a 5,000 hit combo.
Right, just by slapping the...
Right. What was that guy's name?
With the open palm.
Yeah, the guy that was like...
Oh, I forget. Like, people with, like, velvet lasers. I just used Mantis.
No, I think what's really going on here is the TV isn't even on.
See, okay, I thought about that, but I thought that's my characters because they're so stupid.
They're so
they
dumb.
Wouldn't even notice. But I think yours have a little more intelligence.
The joystick isn't plugged in. There's no wire. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Yes, totally. Super Smash Brothers. Yes. Quite possibly Smash Bros. I'm almost done. I gotta fix this shading a little bit. I'm pretty happy with this guy. He's fun. People like video games and junk.
Punch-Out.
Katamari's playing Splatoon.
2.
Oh, 2, yeah.
The second one. Oh yeah, they're not real smart. Did I I never shut it off because I couldn't move last time because of my legs. But I never showed off. Can I show off business Pipsqueak?
Oh yeah, totally. Pipsqueak.
I'm gonna get all up in your camera down here.
All right, get in there.
Okay.
All right, here it comes, guys.
I made Pipsqueak a little tie so that he could be a businessman.
There he is. Bizqueak. Business, business, business.
He has filed so many things today in the wrong place. He doesn't even know what filing is. He did it with his face.
Yeah. That's how he types.
With his head.
Yeah, all face typing. What do we got here? All the documents.
Yeah, he's really good at shredding. That's his favorite part.
Documents. All right, I'm pushing this too far now. All right, he doesn't drive the delivery truck anymore.
Yeah.
We also saw what happened to the delivery truck. He drove it off the second story of the building somehow.
Also, he's 2 inches tall. Not really sure. Not to ask questions.
Okay, you guys. What happened to Derek? Wasn't he in here for a minute?
He's busy. He's a businessman for real.
Oh, come on. Come on, Derek. We miss you. So, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. It was awesome. All these new people and the Critter Crew. And if anybody is...
Should I post the... Does that work?
It doesn't work.
Okay.
So we have a Facebook group if you guys don't know about it. And if you whisper your email address that's attached to your Facebook account to Kesho, so whisper it to Kesho, and she will send you an invite to the Facebook group. We had to make it private because there was too many looky-loos getting in there. So, yeah, Amanda makes the. If you've ever seen, there's a YouTube video called "The Maker." Amanda designed the puppets for that, so she actually made the puppets. So
it's a very sweet thing. I'll link to it.
So yeah, somebody so Kesho in the chat there. Whisper to her, and she will send you an invite if you want to be in the Facebook group. So, that is the only way we're letting people in now. So, and if you get a chance and you haven't seen it already, check out The Maker. I think it's got, like 3 or 4 views now?
A couple.
Maybe like 10 views.
Oh, shoot. I haven't checked in a while.
Yeah, what is that?
It's got 7 million.
It's got like 3 or 4. So there we go. I would love to do a stop motion as well at some point. So, all right, Kesho. Kesho. See here. This is her. Kesho81. Send it to her.
I don't know if Kesh is gonna
Send it to her. Just send her a whisper down there. Whisper. Okay, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. It was awesome hanging out with you on a Monday night. I hope you guys all have an awesome week. I will be back on Thursday trying Kaiju Monsters as always. And like always, tell your friends, your dogs, your parents, your neighbors to join the stream, and we'll have a party. So, awesome seeing you guys, and yeah, we'll see you on Instagram tomorrow. Check out the Patreon if you haven't. Go to bindlewood.com for all the needs, for all the goods. You can sign up for our mailing list there. I'm sure you all have already. So, see you later, Critter Crew. See you, Ethan. And good night, Kesho. Thank you for moderating. And yeah. All right.
Oh wait.
All right.
Before we go.
Well, wait.
There you go.
The cow just subscribed. Thank you so much, the cow. Okay, and are you familiar with Jan Spankmeyer?
Yes.
We both are. So, okay, I'm getting out of here. You guys are awesome, and I will see you all later. Bye. See you later. Bye.